Welcome back, everyone. We are so excited for life to get back to normal. With COVID restrictions being lifted, a lot of people are hoping to go on vacation this summer. So to make the process a little easier, we have Sandy Anders, a travel advisor with Bursch Travel, joining us today to talk a little bit about what we need to know before we book those trips, number one, because we talked to you a couple months ago as we were still in the pandemic and we were wondering, like, what can we do, what can't we do, and you've done a little traveling already. So let's first just start with, how excited are some of your clients about the fact that they can start booking things?
People are extremely excited right now. The pent-up demand has hit and people are ready to go anytime. Not just next winter, people are booking things for the summer just to go.
I know. I think I had some friends I talked to last night. They said they're going to Mexico in June or July, and I was like, well, that's not when you go, but they're just ready.
And it is fantastic to go in the summer, to go to Mexico, Jamaica, wherever, just to get out. But it's just fun to do it, and it's self-satisfying. And
it's part of the job for you. I mean, you have to do your research as a travel agent, but you've gone to a couple of places here recently as well.
I have. Last month I got to go take a vacation to Jamaica, one of my favorite places, and that was amazing. The protocols were extremely easy, and it didn't feel like things were hard or annoying at all with COVID restrictions or anything. It was really, I jumped off a cliff at Rick's Cafe. That was the first for me. So it was fun. It was really fun. And then a couple weeks ago, a girlfriend and I took a trip to Las Vegas, and Vegas is back.
Okay, I was going to ask, because that's the thing. Everybody wants to know, well, what's it like? What's different? What can or can't you do? What are the biggest changes you noticed traveling? Because those are two great examples, Vegas and Jamaica. What was different? Because you've been to both places pre-pandemic.
People are very excited for travel, but you need to pack your patience. There are protocols in store, and just because the way we used to travel 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, is not the same today. There's testing required, and patience. The masks are a thing still, so you need to be patient and go with the flow.
Just know. Mm-hmm. We've talked about this in the past. Everybody does everything on their own online these days. But especially with the unknowns right now, it's nice to work with a travel agent. The prices aren't really that much different now when you work with someone, is it?
No, I mean, we realize that people love booking travel, and why have I done it for nearly 30 years? Because I love it. It's fun. And so of course it's fun to book your own trip, but there's a lot of misleading information on many.coms, and unfortunately I have had people come to me and say, well, this isn't what I thought it was booked when I booked it online, and that's a real thing. It happens. So I try to be, from the very first contact with me to the time the person gets home, they have me at their...
It's nice to have someone on your side, a real person, not just online. Mm-hmm. So what are some of the trips, because you were talking there in the commercial break, these are some of the things we have planned already.
Oh yes, Bursch Travel, we do our own escorted tours, and we're really excited to have several planned for 2022. We've got our 10th annual Plane to Paradise. It's a radio station group out of the cities that has always done this Plane to Paradise with us, and it's in Cancun in February. Our trips are pretty amazing. We keep them less than the normal groups of 200 or 300 people. We keep them more intimate so that people can experience things, not just go and sit on a beach. We've got Pacific Northwest in California going on. Get out and see the redwoods, and some amazing things going on with that. Glacier Bay Cruise next year we have group space for.
Okay, so you said the word cruise line, because I feel like that's kind of where it all started, and then but cruise lines are now starting again.
Yes, they are. Some are getting the green light from the CDC to start cruising this summer, and hopefully we'll be able to get people in Alaska this year yet, but next year things are booking. People really want them. And then just fun in general. People are just ready to go. Christmas is booking up, excuse me, extremely. So if it's a Christmas trip you want, things need to start being worked on.
Okay. Now it's for real. I feel like
It's for real now.
every
People are
like
booking.
couple 3 to 6 months, we're like, okay, now Sandy, can we do it? Now Sandy, can we do it? Now it sounds like, yes, let's start booking.
We can, and there's still the, well, what ifs? What if something happens again? Insurance. We need to have insurance.
Okay. All the more reason to talk to an expert. Sandy, thank you so much for coming in today. We'll make sure
Absolutely.
your information gets up on our North Dakota Today Facebook page
Great.
as well. But we're all happy that we can start traveling.
Yes.
So thank you.
Thank you.
Coming up next, we are giving you a preview of some of the important Memorial Day events that are happening on Monday. Don't go anywhere.